Age of Empires has had a very special place in my heart ever since I was introduced to it when I was a kid. It led the historical real-time strategy game genre for a long time, and now they've seen fit to release an updated version of an old classic. I'm Dylan from the Beta Network, and today we'll be taking a look at Age of Empires 3 and seeing how the original compares to the definitive edition. Now let's be honest, the first thing that anyone notices about a modern remake is that the games always look better. I mean, it's kind of a given, and this game is no exception. From the opening cinematic, to the overhauled main menu, to the gameplay presentation. It's all done exceptionally well. The grass, water, and surrounding scenery all have significantly enhanced textures, and the buildings are a lot more refined. However, this is only a small portion of the improvements made in the definitive edition. There is so much more content in this game compared to the original. In the 2005 release, you had only 3 options. Campaign, which started you on a story quest. Skirmish, where you picked enemies, allies, starting age, the map, and so on. Or Multiplayer, which pitted you against your friends for ultimate bragging rights. In the definitive edition, they have brought all that back and more, with a completely overhauled main menu. Firstly, they have added all the DLC storylines for you to play through, so now you have multiple choices. Secondly, you can actually play as any of the 16 civilizations in Skirmish. You no longer need to switch between DLCs. Thirdly, they brought in a couple of adages for when you're actually playing the game. Now when you progress to the next age, you have more than simply 2 choices. This allows you to pick one that is more specific to your situation. Whether you're needing resources, ships, buildings, or fighters. Not to mention that now you have more shipment cards to choose from, to create a more appropriate deck for your particular circumstance. They even give you the option to either choose a naval or land deck, or to make your own. These adages are brilliant because it gives you the ability to make a deck according to your playstyle, whether you build your army through shipments, or whether you train your own army and use shipments for perks. It's all up to you. Lastly, they've also added 2 other game styles, Historical Battles and Art of War. In Historical Battles, you do exactly as the title says. It puts you into a specific historical situation and then gives you quests to complete to be victorious. However, in Art of War, it is set up to be more of a tutorial. You'll watch a video talking about a particular aspect of the game, then you can attempt what was just explained. Be time conscious though, because the quicker you finish, the higher the chance you'll receive a gold medal. The developers have also removed some offensive material that was present in the original. If you've been enjoying this video so far, please like and share the video and hit that subscribe button, as well as the bell icon next to it. Then press all. Each subscription really helps to grow our channel, meaning we can bring out more videos just like this every week. Thanks for your support. It is not a stretch to say that the gameplay feels 10 times better than the original. Back then, you really only had about half of your screen to visualize the action, because the bottom half was taken up by the map, structures to build, units selected, and so on. In the definitive edition, they've given you the choice of 3 different styles, and they all fix this problem. No longer must you move your mouse to the edge of the screen to see your whole village. Not to mention that moving around the map is a lot more fluid now and not as sharp. You can also zoom further out than before. These refinements add up to a more holistic view of what your civilization is doing and what needs to be achieved. Everything feels smoother, from moving your cursor to commanding your troops to attack. Not to mention they've even added a little table for tracking the overall score of your enemies and allies to see how far ahead or how far behind you're getting. This helps you stay informed on your enemy's progression without breaking the game. They've done an exceptional job in retaining all the main aspects. This includes differences between civilizations and the ability to keep leveling up a particular nation in order to make a better deck. I honestly loved playing every minute. This game does a great job at hitting those nostalgia spots for fans who played it as a kid. the developers have successfully remade and brought Age of Empires 3 into the modern age in superb fashion, streamlining a lot of the janky mechanics and improving the visuals. This is definitely a title that hits that strategy game itch, and I highly recommend it. If you enjoyed this video, head on over to our website, betanetwork.net. We feature all our videos and publish weekly articles as well as a fortnightly podcast. So why not have a squiz at thebetanetwork.net for gaming news and reviews.